Okay. Sorry, guys, you just missed my first 3-minute spiel. So I'm just still diving into, we don't have to go through that again. So let's go ahead and set up. I'm going to give you guys a couple minutes to set up your goals for this week. And if you don't have your personal life into your planner, I highly suggest putting your personal life into your planner. If you feel like you are at a tug of war between life and your business, you are not planning well enough. Okay. If you are at a tug of war between life and your business, you are not planning well enough. Is there going to be perfect balance? No. Is there going to be a perfect day? No. But by planning and making sure, hey, I got life and I got this, it kind of helps you guys. So if you have a busy day with life and your kids and work or whatever, I'm pretty sure you're not going to be scheduling, creating content, getting on 17 Zooms, one-on-ones with my team, all this and that, right? So make sure that your personal life is in there. So I'm going to take a couple minutes and then we're going to dive in. Okay, so we should have our goals and then we should have our personal life into our planner. So next, what we're going to do is we're going to drop in the Zoom time. So we're going to drop in the work with me's, and then we're going to go into planning our content. So this is going to be Eastern Standard Time. So all of the times that I drop for you guys are Eastern Standard Time. And then all of the Zooms links are going to be this exact Zoom link that you came on for the planning Zoom. So on Monday, we have a 10 a.m. work with me. On Tuesday, we have an 8 p.m. work with me. On Wednesday, we have a 10 a.m. work with me. On Thursday, we have an 8 p.m. work with me. And on Friday, we have a 10 a.m. work with me. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday is 10 a.m. Thursday, Tuesday, and Thursday, 8 p.m. All right. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Next thing, on Monday nights at 9 p.m., I'm going off of my 200Ks list, right? So I know that there are a lot of Zooms everywhere from your uplines, you guys. So I know that we have a bunch of different like 200K uplines that we all kind of meet in on this planning Zoom. So it's very hard for me to go over all of the Zoom schedules, because at one point I felt like I was just reading Zoom schedules. So this is where plugging into your either team chat, your team page, your upline to find out all the Zooms that they have is going to be the best. So normally I know on Hustling, I know on Limitless, I'm sure other pages as well, they have it pinned to the top. So there is a Zoom schedule pinned to the top. So personally, 200K Lynn's does hers She's my person. I personally enrolled with her. So I know that schedule. Monday is at 9 p.m. As you guys seen, M changed Wednesdays. So there no longer is a Wednesday night Zoom. I did want to just add this because I saw a lot of people like being a little confused by that. She is now doing lives in the team page at any given time throughout that day. So just so you guys know that, you can catch the live when she's on there. If you have, if you happen to be on there and you can catch it live, or you can catch the replay. So she is now doing lives on the team page. I believe starting this Wednesday. I know that her little was really sick, so I think it's starting this Wednesday, but don't quote me. Keep in touch with the Hustling page to find that out. And then I know that there are other Zooms that people have throughout the week. I know our newest 80K leader, Christina Brill, has a Zoom on Thursdays. I know there are other Zooms, you guys, that circle around. So make sure that you just plug into your team chat and your downline to be able to get all of the team Zooms that are going on. And here's the thing, you guys, don't overwhelm yourself with getting on a ton of Zooms if you don't have time. Like I say this to my team all of the time. If you are struggling between getting your IPAs done and working your business or getting on a Zoom, what is going to truly make you money? What is truly going to move your business in the right direction, right? Yes, are the Zooms important? Do I highly recommend being on them? Absolutely. But you guys, don't get overwhelmed where you're trying to be on every Zoom every single night, trying to listen to all these different leaders, which you can watch replays because your business needs to be worked. That is important. And a lot of you guys struggle with time management. And at the end of the day, you're trying to like kind of hustle in to get your things done. Make sure that you're getting your business done, your IPAs done, and so on. It is super important to set those work with me times. So whether you are getting on the work with me's, whether you are getting on the work with me's, the 10 a.m.s or the 8 p.m.s, or you are setting your own work with me time, right? We talk about this every single week. Set your own time, you guys. Mine, I have a morning routine and it's set in there. So when I get on at 10 a.m. or an 8 p.m., my IPs are done. Or if I decide that 10 a.m. is when I'm just starting to work my IPAs, right? Have your own time set and make it a non-negotiable in your business. And then the rest of the days you can do, the rest of the day you can do your focused IPA. Okay, so this is where things are going to get a little bit different, y'all. And the reason why is because everybody posts differently. And so if I try, I'm trying to find balance of how to help you guys going forward, because not everybody does a reel every single day. Not everybody posts every single day. Not everybody does lives, right? This is all to you and your business. So if I try to give you what to do for everything, I don't want you guys to just like either get so overwhelmed you don't do anything. And if I keep it simple, those of you that want to do more, I don't want you being like, where do I go from here? Right? So I'm going to kind of break it down and then you plug into your calendar how you want to post. So you personally can do this in your planner, or I like to take a piece of paper before I ever write into my planner. Are you serious? My MacBook is low. Jeez Louise. I got 10% and then I'll run and get a charger. Personally, what I like to do is I grab a piece of paper. I decide how many reels I'm going to do this week. So for me personally, 7 reels. How many posts I'm going to do this week. I personally post every single day. It's my goals, right? 7 reels, 7 posts. So I write down reels, how many I'm going to do. And I write down posts, how many I'm going to do. And then I write down product, opportunity, personal. Okay. And what I do is I decide how many product reels do I want to do that week? How many opportunity reels do I want to do that week? And how many personal reels do I want to do that week? So if I'm doing 7, I decided I want to do 2 product, 2 opportunity this week, and 3 personal. Right? If you're doing 2, maybe you're just going to do product and opportunity. Right? Do you guys see kind of what I'm saying? This way you break it down and it becomes for you. Same with posting. So I decided how many product posts do I want to have this week? So I decided I post 7 days. So I decided 2. How many opportunity posts this week? 3. And how many personal posts, which my personal post might be like a zinger, might still be about the business or the product, but it's just shaped a little bit different. And I put 2. So then what I go and do is I plug that into my week. So I write down Monday. You can even go right to your planner and decide, okay, I'm going to do a reel for product. I'm going to do that on Monday. I'm going to do a reel for opportunity. I'm going to do that on Tuesday. Boom, my reels are done because I only want to do 2 this week. Or maybe you're doing 3. I'm going to do a product reel on Monday, an opportunity reel on Tuesday, my personal reel, I'm going to do it on Thursday. Your business should be open every single day. Let's just be real, right? You should be posting every single day. Reels are a great on top, but they expose you to a lot of people that you are not following. Does this kind of make sense, you guys? Like, this is obviously the first time I'm trying to take what I do and tell y'all how I do it so that this way you can fit it into your calendar. So if you guys can let me know if it makes sense, that'd be great. Okay, cool. Thank you. So I'm going to go ahead and mute myself so that you guys can start plugging in and planning your own weeks. And if you guys notice, I like to have a healthy balance. So products, opportunity, personal. My product and opportunity will always be heavier than my personal posts because this is my business, right? So I need people to know I have something for them in the products. I have an opportunity for them, but I also don't want to lose, hey, I'm Christina. I'm a wife. I'm a this, I'm a that. I want you to get to know me too. I don't want to just be all Thrive or all product or all business. They'll see that, but I also want to sprinkle in who I am. So they're like, oh, dang. Yeah, that's me too. Right. And they can relate. So keep in mind what's always heavier and then sprinkle in. So I'm going to go ahead and mute myself. If you guys have any questions, drop it in the chat. I'm going to run and grab my charger real quick, and then I'll be right back and we'll finish. Also, you guys, if you were going live, what days are you going live? Make sure you plug in any lives as well. I like to keep things like, so my brain gets routine. I'm very big on routine, right? So for me personally, I'm starting to try to do specific days that I go live. This way, every single week, it's just like clockwork. I know those days are extra lives that I'm doing, but then I kind of already know, like, okay, that's when I'm going to go live. So my network also can start to get to know, Christina goes live on these days. So if you're not going live too, you guys, I really suggest getting out there. So when I say we're writing just product, we're writing just opportunity, we're writing just personal, where do these topics come from to talk about, right? Maybe you're like, okay, what do I talk about? This is when your fives comes into play. You guys, this is when you really need to reconnect with those fives lists and really get personal with why do you love the products? Why do you love the business? You should always have something to write about. So if you are ever like, I don't know what to post about, get back with your fives. Get into your personal development. Are we all kind of got our weeks planned or in a good place with our weeks, with their posts, with your reels? We're feeling good. So now we're going to talk stories. And we're going to plan what we're going to talk about for our stories. And then we're going to talk our focused IPA for the week. So now you have planned your week on what you are posting in your reel schedule, particular to you, right? So in stories, I like to make sure that I'm face to face every single day, meaning I'm talking in my stories. And this is on top of life, you guys. So keep in mind when I'm going to tell you what like to play in your stories and like kind of what to set your stories up for. This also includes you being in there showing your life, whatever that may be, your kids, your day, like driving to your day job. Like the only limitations you have on your business are the ones you put there. So if you are like, well, I can't do this because of my 9 to 5 and I'm busy, well, then you need to plan and get yourself set up the night before. So when you're at the 9 to 5, you can literally at lunch just knock some things out, right? That sort of thing. So the only excuses you have are you. You got to get over them, right? We got to build that bridge, get over them. So stories. Personally, what I like to do is like on Mondays, I like to do before and afters. So I'll do before and after slides of the products. And I like to talk about the business. So I want to sell samples. So with my before and afters and the slides, I'm going to also talk about how they can get a trial pack and put my sample link up. If you guys don't have samples from the back office, I highly suggest you getting them. They're $72 with credits. You get 6 of them. You choose whether you want to sell them or not sell them. Personally, I give them away for free. You don't have to, right? Wherever you are at in your business, do that so you can sell them. Some people sell them for $25. You can sell them for $15. You could give them for free. You do you. It's your business. So stories, I have before and afters, and then I'm going to talk about the business. On Tuesday in my stories, I have that I'm going to talk about how the products changed my life and allowed me the opportunity to earn a weekly pay on Tuesdays. So I'm bringing the products in with the business. So talking products, business. On Wednesday, I have going back to putting up some before and afters. Look at your credits. Do you have a promo you can offer? Look at your stock in your pantry. Do you have something you could offer? Could you do a free goodie bag of plus line items? Do you have enough credit to do Sculpt for free? Can you give free shipping? Can you give $25 off to the next 4 customers? New customers, right? Whatever it may be. So I have before and afters with a promo at the end. So on Wednesday, I'm going to write a promo, do a promo. And then I'm going to get on face-to-face and talk about the business. So I'm going to pick something out of the business that I love. So maybe I'm going to talk about the fact that I run my business completely for free. I pay nothing for my products, $0 every single month to run it. So on Tuesday, I'm making profit because I don't spend anything for my business, right? That sort of thing. So pick something off your 5s and you can talk about the business. On Thursday, I'm going to talk about the products. So I'm going to tell people what the products do. I'm going to explain the 3 steps, the capsules, the lifestyle mix, the wearable nutrition. When's the last time you went face to face and didn't just show them your wearable nutrition or show them your capsules? When's the last time you actually got on and explained the 3-step system filling nutritional gaps? So on Thursday, I'm going to talk about the products and I'm going to post opportunity slides. On Friday, for me personally, I'm going to talk about freedom for the weekends because I no longer work weekends. So I'm going to talk about how I slapped on a sticker because I needed the edge taken off mentally. And now I have every weekend off. But I didn't start there. I started working weekends. I started where I was so busy that like I was missing out on all the fun things that were about to happen the next couple of days, right? I'm relating to people. Make sure you always are going back to where you started. It is so great to talk where you are at now. It's great to talk where you're going. And it's also great to talk from where you were or where, do you get what I'm saying? So like I might be a little further, but I never forget to go back. Maybe you're just starting out, talk where you're at, but talk where you're going so that you will have those weekends off or you will have X, Y, and Z, whatever your goals and dreams are with the business. And then I'm going to post about what the 3 steps are. So like I have slides that show like the 3 steps, like step 1. And then I have step 2 and step 3. So that's what I'm going to do on Friday. In stories on Saturday, I'm going to talk life, show my products, and have opportunity slides. On Sunday, I'm going to talk about the products because I like to make Sundays the day where I get like everything done. So I'm going to talk about like how I have like all the energy to do all of the things. And then I'm going to post opportunity slides. So what I suggest is every day having products and opportunity in your stories in some way, shape, and form. If you're talking about the product, have opportunity slides. If you're talking about the opportunity, have product slides. So do you guys see exactly that's what we just did? So you can always flip it however you want, so on and so forth. So I always try to have product, opportunity every single day. Your slides drop off every 24 hours, right? You are having new people and new eyes look at your stuff every single day. So just because you talked about the products on Friday, you need to talk about the products on Saturday because new people are coming, right? So how are you guys feeling about the stories? Do we have any questions about that? Are we feeling good? Are we feeling organized, ready? I'm going to take the silence in the chat as a y'all are feeling bomb. Cool. Thank you, Ashley. So now we're going to talk focused IPA. Awesome, MJ. Thank you. So focused IPA on Monday, I like to add getting organized. I love it, Lauren. So we are going to do the focused IPA. So on Monday, I like to add to my network. So this is on top of your IPA list. So in case you're new, a focused IPA is you get your IPAs done in the beginning of the day, right? You knock them out. And then your focused IPA is the rest of the day. You're very intentional when you're on your social media. So in the pockets of your day, in between the kids, in between your work, in between whatever, this is your focused IPA. So for me personally, I like to add on Mondays. So add extras. And then I like to interact. So I like to be in stories interacting. The reason why I do both and I don't just add is because I like to add like 5 to 10 people and then I go and interact in stories. And then the next time I'm on, I like to add 5, 10, 15 people and then I go interact in stories. This way my algorithm doesn't, or my app doesn't think I'm just like a robot. So when I'm adding, I personally like to interact as well. On Tuesdays, my focus IPA is interactions. And I personally like to focus my interactions on stories. I really like to get into inboxes and get to know people through stories. Let's be real, that's where you're the most real and life is happening and going on. So I like to really interact on stories. And then I also do interact on news feeds as well. I'm a news feeder. So I do like to look at pictures and scroll, but so I focus on interactions on Tuesday. On Wednesday, I go and do 3, 2, 1s on all the new people I have been adding. So everybody that I added on Monday, on Tuesday, I go and do my 3, 2, 1s on them. That's 3 likes, 2 comments on posts, 1 story interaction. And then I start all over again. Focused IPA on Thursday is I add and I do interactions. On Friday, my focused IPA is interactions. On Saturday, my focused IPA is 3, 2, 1s. So on all of the new people. And then on Sundays, my focused IPA is planning, getting organized. And I do my IPAs. And then throughout the day, I just I'll add, I'll interact. I kind of just do all of the things, but I really focus on planning. So another thing that I thought was like kind of cute, if you guys are like into like this type of thing, like if you're really trying to get out trial packs, you could do like trial pack Tuesday, trial pack Thursdays. You can make like a cute slide and then that's what you do maybe every single week. Hey, it's trial pack Tuesday. Like grab your trial pack, or it's trial pack Thursday, grab your trial pack, or you could do sample Sunday. You guys, I'm cleaning, but I'm going to go ahead and give out samples this Sunday. So you can just pop in, click the link, blah, 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 whatever you want to do. Right. So some people like to like have those like analogies and like whatever they would be called. Yay. I'm so happy this is helpful, Kayla. And like I said, you guys, Lindsay, and I'm sure other leaders have it too, has like in our guides, in our 14-day guides, there is a legit step-for-step on posting and like lays it all out for you. This, what I just did for you, gives you a little bit more ownership and freedom. But if you are starting out and you're like, I don't know where to go, those are great to use. I still fall back to that sometimes. But what's really good is the reason why I wanted to do things a little different with you guys today is because the more you start to take that ownership and have that courage and build that confidence by planning your week and getting organized and deciding what you're going to talk about and doing it at the end of the week, you literally are building more confidence for yourself, for your business. And you are going to show up more confident in yourself and in your business. I am all for hand holding and helping as much as I possibly can. but there's something so empowering when you kind of let go, right? It's just like with your kids. I'm sure when they're learning to walk and you're holding their hand, but the moment you let go and they start to do it themselves, you just see a little bit different in them, right? It's the same thing with our business. So we will probably start planning similar to this every single week. This way it's kind of planning and organized to you and what you like to do. And it's like your vibe. And I will tell you guys, I sat down maybe 10 minutes before the Zoom and planned my entire week, like how I was just showing you guys. So this is my paper. I write everything down. I scribble my notes, all that kind of stuff. And then I put it into my planner. I'm like one of those, like if things are messy or crossed out, like so I like to do it on paper first. So I get all my thoughts out and I work things through and then I put it into my planner. So that's me personally. All right, next guys is going to be looking at your planner and deciding what else does your business need? Do you need to create content? Plug it in. Do you need, when are you doing your reels? Creating your reels. Personally, I like to create reels 2 times a week. Why? Because I like to do 3 to 4 at a time. This way I'm always hitting the trending songs. So I do about 3 to 4 at a time. Sometimes more, depends on. Sometimes I'll do reels multiple times a week, like 3 times a week if I'm feeling it. Just depends on what I'm doing. And the schedule that we just created, you guys, for me, goes on every platform. So like what I'm doing with my reel and my post on Instagram goes on Facebook. I've posted to Facebook Reels every single day last week. I take what's on my Instagram, I bring it over to Facebook. I also started posting on TikTok every single day because my Instagram decided to not let me edit reels. So I had to go learn TikTok. And while I was over there, I was like, I need to start posting to TikTok. So guess what? Now I post the same stuff to TikTok. So when I'm doing things, I go TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, or Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, doesn't matter. That's it. And sometimes if I really want to, I'll scroll back at old reels that I've made. I'll save them. I'll go to TikTok. I'll find a trending song on TikTok. I'll put a TikTok song over it and I let that roll. And then I post it to Facebook. I've actually had people message me off of Facebook Reels that aren't my friends. Y'all, Facebook Reels is just up and coming. So get on there. And the thing is, some of the things you will do on Instagram, I will say that some of the reels you will do on Instagram may not be trending or able to find on TikTok and vice versa. So what I like to do is in those cases, that's when I go back and grab an old one and then just go put a trending song on it. Yes, Facebook Reels have way more views. Yep. I've had so much luck with the FB Reels. Absolutely, you guys, because they're new. Not everybody is using them. So start to use them because that's already igniting your algorithm that you are using the platform, right? So this is like, you know how you're ever like, dang, I wish I would have gone in on the beginning, right? You ever have like those moments of like things, I don't know, or whatever. Oh, dang, I wish I would have realized that long time ago. Same thing that's with Facebook Reels, in my opinion. Get on them. So with TikTok, I have noticed, you guys, this is just like me playing around in the last like week and a half. Because I want to say that my TikTok or my Instagram Reels went like almost 2 weeks ago. So I have been posting to TikTok because like I said, everything went. So what I notice is if you just go on TikTok and post your TikTok and you're off, you don't get as many views. So I actually spend time interacting on TikTok. So I go and I'll comment. A lot of it I comment is on Thriver stuff, but I like things. And I went from getting like 10, 11 views like 12 views. It was like, meh, to now I get like 150, 160 views. So just by doing that. One reel. Wow, girl, get it, Ashley. So she's, I don't know if you guys can see the chat. I know sometimes if you're on your phone, it's not as easy. So she said one reel on Facebook has 111,000 views. And on IG for that same reel has less than 300 views. That is like a true testimony right there. I love that. Thank you for sharing that. Another, oh, Samantha said the same thing. One reel of hers on Facebook has 80,000 views, on Insta, 900. This is amazing. Thank you guys for sharing that, because it's just true testimony, y'all. Get on those platforms, and you're not doing anything harder. You're literally taking the work you're already doing and maybe an extra 5 minutes. An extra 5 minutes got 80,000 views on a video. An extra 5 minutes got 111,000 views, right? Think about that. So take the extra time. I get a lot of views. Yep. Facebook is going to push those right now, you guys. So don't stop anywhere else. Add to, right? We add to, we don't stop, we add to. So yep, make sure that you are figuring out your planning, your content. Make sure that you guys are showing up as you in your stories. This is something that I hear a lot about the planning. Like when I get questions is I feel like I'm all Thrive or I'm all product and I'm not me. Get in your stories, be you, talk about your kids, share when you're going to the grocery store, talk about how Target just took $300 from you when you went in for one thing, right? Like talk about these things, you guys. That is where you're going to get very personal. And that is where a lot of people are at. So another thing why I'm really encourage you guys to get into doing a reel almost every single day, also posting and getting live, is people go on platforms for different reasons. Some people, like I was just talking to a customer of mine. She's a friend. She's been a friend for a very long time. She deactivated her Facebook because she said it was getting a little too political, so on and so forth for her. And she loves Instagram because she just goes and watches reels and it's lighthearted and it makes her laugh. And she just finally was like, okay, what do you have? I need this. So she's clearly watching my reels because she's on there for reels. My best friend, same thing. She watches stories. She's on TikTok. She doesn't really watch reels. She's on TikTok for the video. Facebook, she sometimes reads people's posts. And Instagram, she only watches stories. Y'all, people, that's what people are doing. So you want to make sure that you are hitting all of the different markets. Like Lindsay said, we plant, we water, we harvest all in the same time. So you may plant with one thing, water in your story, and harvest on a reel, right? You never know how things are going to happen. So we plant, we water, we harvest every single day, every single month. If we get into this is just my planting season, y'all, let's change our mindset. That is where it is all up here. If you only think you are planting, you are only planting. You will not harvest. But if you are like, I am watering, I am planting, I am harvesting every single day, guess what? At the end of the month, you will have watered, planted, and harvest. So get into that mindset. Does anybody have any questions before we hop off of here? All right. So you guys should feel good about your week. I'm proud of y'all. I can't wait to hear next week how you guys stuck to your calendar. You guys, this is my accountability partner. If you guys just only seen my calendar and how much like writing she has in it, check marks she has all over it. Plus I always carry a notebook and I'm writing in my notebook and everything like that. This is my accountability partner. I tell Lynn's is my personal upline. So I tell her all the time, when I look back in 90 days, you know, we say this is a 60-day, 90-day business, so on and so forth, right? We're building. So I said, when I look back in 90 days, over the last 90 days, I'm going to look back and see a lot of check marks and a lot that went into my business so I can see my growth. This is where you're going to hold yourself accountable. Nobody else can be your accountability partner, but you and your planner and what you're doing for yourself. I personally like to write everything down because it's really easy to be up here and say, oh yeah, I did all the things. But did you? I even write down if I didn't get like all the things done that I wanted to. I'm very like, I will write myself notes. I didn't plan as good today. I wasn't as organized. I need to make that adjustment for tomorrow. Right? Every single day, you guys, I am very self-aware and I take ownership like Lindsay had put in today. Yes. I got a small notebook that fits in the pocket and I carry it everywhere. Fits in my back pocket. I love that, Kayla. I don't leave the house. So to me, this is like my notebook fits right into my like planner. So they kind of like fit together and this goes with me everywhere. And it's always laid out and so on and so forth. So this is what works for me, but I love the notebook in the back pocket, especially if you're out and about. That is why, you guys, I switched real quick. I'm going to just talk a couple things in case you're new. That is why I switched to having my potentials list on my phone, because when I'm out and about, I don't ever want to miss a potential. So anytime anybody ever messages me about the products, I go and put them on my potentials list. I have an iPhone. So in my iPhone, I have something that's called Notes. I'm sure that you guys have that everywhere. And so I have a folder called Thrive. And in my Thrive folder, I have our disclaimer. It's its own folder. I have IPAs because I like to go and check off all my IPAs. So I have a checklist. I have opportunity posts. So all my opportunity posts are in there. So I batch content. I have product posts. So I batch those in there. I have potential lists. So I have my potential list. I have notes. So when I'm on trainings with like Monday night trainings or anything like that, a lot of times I write my notes just right in my phone. Sometimes I'll write them in my notebook. But otherwise I write them in my phone and I write down notes. So I have like a whole folder just dedicated to Thrive, like all business stuff. If I ever feel like I need a one-on-one or I'm struggling in an area, I'll write down questions and everything. I ask for my one-on-one, and then I literally have a whole group of questions like, hey, this is what I've been struggling with over the last couple of weeks. Can you, like, I've looked in the pages, I've tried to grow. Can you help me a little bit? I'm struggling with this. Or I heard this on a training. Can you explain this to me a little bit deeper? Right? Y'all, I am not afraid to ask. And don't be either. I am very coachable. I am very coachable. And that is the biggest tip I can give anybody, is be coachable. So when you go to your upline and you ask questions and she tells me, that's it, I go do it. Right? So I hope you guys get planned for the week. Like I said, I have folders, so I know what I'm posting for the week. I also have a album called Posts for my photos. So I tonight will go and put my preset on a ton of photos. You guys see, I post every single day, 2 times, sometimes 3 if I'm doing a live as well. So I have to have at least 14 photos ready for the week, right? Facebook, you don't have to, because there's no cover photos that go on Reels or TikTok. I don't put cover photos on those, but I do on Instagram because I aesthetically like the way my feed looks. So I make sure I have photos ready. I put my preset on them. I drop them into that folder. If I don't have enough photos to go in there, then I know, hey, I need to create content tomorrow because I need photos for the rest of the week, right? If you look at your reels right now and you're like, I don't have reels to post for the next 3 days, then tomorrow you need to have a reel day and get your reels done so that you have stuff to post for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then on Thursday, maybe you're recreating reels that you can post on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. You see, you're always ahead of the game. But that's where planning comes in. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your Sunday. I hope you guys use your planner. If you have any questions, I'm Christina Tammy, so you can always message me and ask me. I can help you as much as I possibly can. But like I said, there is some stuff in our guides that you can also look back at and everything like that and play around, you guys. You will build your confidence when it comes to planning and what to talk about. Your fives list is huge. If you're struggling with that, go into the team page, search fives. You'll be able to watch that. Those are huge. That's going to help you really, really dig into what to talk about. So if you actually have your fives list for product, for business, and for yourself, you have enough topics to talk about every single week. You will never run dry, right? And I don't know about you guys, but I always find something new to love on the products. Like I'll be going through my day and be like, oh my God, if I didn't have this, I would have totally struggled. And guess what? I go write a post about that. And then I share that. Or when it comes to the business, like maybe I'm just having an off day and I just like need extra time in bed. I will talk about that. Like, hey, I'm so grateful for alarm clock freedom because today I struggled and I needed just an extra 15, 20 minutes. And I got to take that extra 15, 20 minutes without rushing then to try to make it to a time clock somewhere else. See what I'm saying? When you're in the moments, feel it and write about it. Because somebody is struggling or going through the exact same thing somewhere else. So I hope you guys all have an awesome Sunday. I will see you guys all next week to plan again. I'll talk to you later. Bye.